What's the word, YouTube fam? It's your boy Church Takes back at ya with another one. So yeah, basically, man, they didn't put out anything today on the JBP podcast, so I figured today would be a phenomenal day for me to share my thoughts, my opinions, and just a few takes on what has been happening in the JBP metaverse, if you will. Um, a lot of the comments, man, based off of the last pod, they had an issue with this with the 9 to 5 comments. I honestly think Joe is, um, he's drawing the line in the sand. I think he's tired of his fake followers, his fake supporters. Um, and the people that had an issue with this, he told them to jump. Here's the bridge, here's the ledge, and take your $25 and go and jump if you want to. um you know a lot of people are, a lot of people are not. But I just think that Joe is he's completely sick and tired of the fake love, the fake fans, the using of his platform just to try to gain their own platform. When at the end of the day, the only thing that everybody all has in common is that we're a fan of his podcast, Joe Budden, where I'm speaking of. So I just think everybody's tired of. I just think he's tired of the nonsense. I think everybody is a little bit worn down. It is the fourth quarter. It's not about how you start; it's always how you finish. That's one of my models that I like to go by, and it's clear as day as to who really rocks with Joe, and who's just here for play. And just to get their opinions off. So, either which way, man. Nonetheless, shout out to everybody involved. I hope that nobody takes it personal. I hope and pray that everybody can just refer to the tag in the front and not take anything that you see on the pod personal. I don't think Joe knows any of these people in person. Like they haven't been bodied, you know what I'm saying? Like they haven't been next to each other. So for anybody to take anything personal on a pod that has a tag that says nothing that we say here is real, we are lying to you, don't take none of this personal. For you to take that personal, it's giving um lack of personal development issues. That's and um I'm not trying to play anybody, but if you're taking something personal, that literally on the front of the tag it says do not take anything, what you hear is a bunch of bullshit and nothing is real, nothing is indicting themselves, nobody is trying to tell them anything about themselves. For you to take that shit serious, it's like, anyway. Merlo Melly, M Ford, she went on a blocking spree. She blocked Queen's Flip. She blocked Danny from the stop, supposedly. Um, yeah, so I guess she got inspired by that guy that's going around blocking everybody, Super Slim. So yeah, she's on her blocking spree. She's blocking everybody. I think she's just trying to get her mind right for the Hot and Bothered with Melissa Ford podcast. That's supposed to be dropping on November 1st. So she just could be, weeding out the people that she doesn't want to follow her. Just getting them out of her likes and her followers and stuff like that. But I don't know. There was a whole situation with Queen's Flip. She was saying that he wasn't being nice, so she got home and she unfollowed him. And yeah, it was a case of Merlot Melly, as she stated. She got a little bit too, a little too crazy, and she barely remembers what happened the night before. Um, I would say salute, but that's not a salute. Um, You should always know exactly what it is that you're doing, but I'm not here to judge. Block whoever you want and for it. Do what you got to do. Improper improv should be back on its way. Flip had made a comment, or he had made a space stating that he'll be back with improper improv, and that improper improv will be starting back up on the network at some point. I don't think he'll necessarily be around um, too much longer. I think his contract runs out in January or February, but that's neither here or there. I also think that I think he's doing a little bit of I don't want to say sabotaging, but for example, Flip held his space yesterday at like I think it was at like 8:30 a.m. in the morning. Now they put their pod out. Like Erickson drops the final cut, and Joe puts it out at they put it out at 8 a.m. For him to hold his space at 8:30 is kind of sabotagey. And it's like, why would you hold his space and take everybody from, not everybody, but just take all of the particular fans who can see you going live, take them away from the pod that early in the morning, especially if they're one of the first few watchers, because there's going to be content in a Queen's Flip space. So for him to do that, that was just a little wacky for me. That was a little eerie. And yeah, man, that's basically. I mean, there's so much more going on. You got Joe and Ish meeting with Mel's ops. You have the whole thing of who's going to be on the pod come February. You have Jay Wan as a new addition. You also have Mark Lamont Hill. He'll be coming on as a new regular member. Who knows? Maybe he'll rotate. Maybe Joe will rotate the co-host. We haven't seen Amani in a while. Um, it's just a lot going on, man. A lot of moves, a lot of moving pieces are at play right now. There's a lot of variables, and we shall see what happens, man. Um, I think that was it. I'm pretty sure that there was something else that I did want to get into. Yeah, man, pray. Just pray for everyone involved, man. Just and pray for yourself, obviously. But just focus on your manifestation, and just make sure that you keep everybody and all of us that are involved in the community in your prayers. The only way for you to gain more of what you have is for you to give it away. So without further ado, let's if you're still here, salute to you. Basically, that's it, man. That's the church's takes for today. Go ahead and visit the website, the sponsor, manhattangray.com. You could go ahead and get yourself a nice hair care package. If you want to keep a nice, healthy, shiny, moisturized head of hair on your head, you don't necessarily have to have gray hair in order to get the product. This is just basically for your hair care if you like a nice, healthy head of hair. So salute to you guys. Shout out to you guys if you're still here listening and stuff like that. And that's it, man. Remember that the best takes are the church's takes, and that's it. We out. Peace.